Hello everyone and welcome back to Drift Challenge House and number 5 with Brady and his family and me, Elowin. Matt, we have a problem. My wire for the mic and phones haven't been working. There was a gap in the middle plug. There are a wire and a plug and a wire, and then there are two plugs into the computer. And the funny thing is that I have those to my earphones too, and they have worked. But the microphone wasn't working. And I think it's Brutus that has been playing tricks on it. So we will see how this works. This is an mishmash from 5 episodes, because that's how long it has been since the problem started. So let's follow Brady when he is seeing Jamer and taking care of him, cause Jody is getting her skills up in logic. So Brady has to be a stand-in for feeding and cuddle. I've cuddled and such before, but here it is especially important that Jody, that now is level 3 in logic, is having the possibility to stay there. We are now at the last minute of Jamin's Nubo life, and it's time for him to grow up to be a toddler. So he are getting some food, he is being cuddled with, and then it's time to age him up. And why we are going away, I don't know. So let's age him up, and he are going to be one independent child. So here he is, our little Jamie. I never have found out how to say it. Right, it's a toddler, and we are going into cars to make some small changes, like taking off the hat. I don't think that is appropriate. And we are changing his jumper and taking off the sunglasses. Otherwise, I think he can keep the formal, and we will change the color of his pajamas trousers, and he will keep the party thing. That's okay. So there it is, somewhere. There is a little Jamie, and he is of course hungry. So that's Brady's first task when it comes to game, to get him something to eat. And how many times haven't we done this? Feeding toddlers. So everything starts all over again, but Jamie is easy to take care of as he is independent. But we still have to feed him. And most of the time he took care of himself, both to the potty and if there were food standing on the counter, he would take care of it himself. A reliable boy. And as a toddler, I didn't do much like throwing flour and chocolate or paint all over the floors. But it would seem that that is something that's going to change. We are a couple of days further ahead, and Jamie and Brady are playing with the dollhouse. That is an appreciated activity for both of them. Brady gets his fun up, and Jamie gets to see his father a bit and get his social up. Now, this day isn't just about fooling around and playing. It's also Jodie's birthday, so she has to bake a cake while Jamie was having a bath. And for once he will be potty trained by his father. That isn't one of the usual things, as it taught the potty training skill mostly to himself, but he gets it in the very, very end of his toddlerhood. So let's see if we get a cake. There we go. And as we experienced before, that won't be good there because we can't put any candles in it. So we have to move it and put candles in there. There we go. So it's time, Jodie, that you age up to an adult. Tasting the frosting and blowing out the candles. Congratulations! You now a grown up, or an adult, I should say. So you stick some new birthday candles in there, and we will put it back in the fridge. And you have something that you need to take care of rather soon. So you could do that. And we can see here that she is now on 11 and 9 in her career, Master of the Wheel. So she must have gotten something, and I think it's the dancing ballerina. And that would suit perfectly in this corner that I didn't know what to do about. So we put her in there, and we will also put up the two painted plates that we have gotten as presents for Brady, I think, when he turned adult. I'm sorry about the yawning. So we put one in the case, and the other one we'll place somewhere else. I think we put it on the desk here. Yes, we do. Now time flies, and it's time for Jamie to level up, grow into a shine, and as you can see, he finally got his potty potty skill to level 3. So his dear father will now take him to the kitchen and help him blow out the candles. And what he was doing there, I don't know. By the dollhouse, and here we go! Blow out the candles! And James is turning into a rambunctious scamp, but I do take the wrong one at first, but I do change it. I really do. Mental. Like so. And he will be self-assured. So there we go. The bar is a big one. And he will start out with having a meal. Because I didn't feed him before, which he did need to. I thought as he was growing up, he could just as well feed himself. But he aged up, and what we are waiting for now is for Charity. Here she comes to age up, and she is teasing her brother a little bit. They became very good friends, and we will go into cast later on, but we will wait until Charity has grown up and she tells her brother that he can move out. You have no place here, or something like that, I don't know. As you can see, we have a lot of monies, and there will be much more. We end up with over 200,000. So there will be much more. Now Jamie's room, I haven't seen it here, but it's done. And I had no reason to do anything with money. So we just save up for nothing. Charity can't take anything with her when she moves out. Unfortunately, because she will need at least 350,000. And now our little Jamie is having a ball. And that's why I kept this in. It didn't do a single thing during toddlerhood, but now as a child, he's making a real mess. And his mother isn't pleased with him at all. Neither was I. I got very annoyed with him, actually. But as they do tell him to not make a mess, he will get better and better on it. Not making a mess at this. And he even cleans up sometimes. But mostly his parents have to tell him to. Seems like we had a little freeze here and there, and I think the game was paused for a while too. I likely do that when I have to click several times, as I click very slow. We claimed the beds for the teenage rooms, but we had to go back and let Jamie sleep in the child room because of the monster under the bed. Had a little bit of a problem with him during the first night as a child, as he woke up from monsters and he woke up the whole family and didn't want to go to sleep again, and so on and so forth. So he moved into the child room. And I don't know what I'm looking for there. Scrolling down the notifications. Oh yes, I was looking for if there had been any warning or notification about Charity's birthday. That's how it was. It's cute. They stay there in the kitchen talking a bit and yes, being together. And we hope that it soon will be Charity's time to grow up. And as they have the same birthday now, they will have the same birthday the next time too, when Charity becomes a young adult and Mr. Jamie will be a teenager. And hopefully, I don't have to voice over that video. It isn't done yet. I hopefully will do it today. But you never know. But I do have to do it today because the video is going up tomorrow. And then I have to start a new house. And I have actually found Charity's husband to be, if they marry. Or at least I found the father to her children. Thanks to Sunstar43, I got a real hunk waiting for her. Because the next house we are going to play everybody, even the child. Or children. So everybody in the household in house 6 are playable. And that will be fun. And Brady will be going out having a Yoda. No, not a Yoda. A yoga routine done. Dress him up as a yoga when doing yoga, maybe. And here the notification comes, and James is about messing up again. It's the third time, I think. Or did I miss one year? He did it several times the first day and the second. And then we made him finish. So it's time for charity to blow out the candles. Here she goes. And she turned an aspiration of the Renaissance sim, which we won't be able to fulfill, and her trait will be romantic. So here she is, and we will go into cast in a little while. She only will have to put some new candles in the cake, and we will put it away. So here we are, with Charity in her night dress, her default or random from the game dress, and we will change that shortly. But we will keep what the game gave her for everyday wear. So we will start up not by changing her eyes, but to change her makeup, or give her some makeup, and that was far too much. So we make it a little more subtle, and we will go even a bit more pinkish later on. So get her eyeliners and some lipstick, and I chose the wrong one first, so it was very too much color. So we keep it a little bit more subtle or neutral. And she's rather cute. I'm not satisfied with her. There we go to more pink eyeshadow color. And for some reason, it seems like the other makeup did disappear. And I was fooling around with a lot of hairstyles, and I couldn't really make up my mind. So I cut that out. Some of it are here, but for the most part I cut out 5 minutes of going through hairs. I rarely use cast, as you know. I am not a cast person. So this is what she finished up with. I thought she looked cute in it. It's the newest hair, one of the newest hairs. And I will let her keep this dress. We will change the shoes. We will let her keep the formal, but not the glasses here, and not the dress either. We will get her some other clothing for working out. I do prefer these type of tights. And today she gets a sweater that is a bit different, and we changed the shoes.
Ooh.
And take off the socks. I don't know. I rarely use socks myself, so I take them off from my Sims too. And this won't do, so we will change that. I could probably sleep in a nightgown. That is okay, except for the shoes. I'm freezing cold when I go to bed at night, so I have a lot of clothes on. And a bed jacket. And for bathing, she got a bathing suit. I will change the color to purple, I think. There we go. I also went through and changed her makeup, but that is so boring to see, it's not funny. So we changed James instead. See, he got rid of his shoes and his socks. No, he kept his socks. I thought every day was okay. That was okay, and that was okay. And we do take away the socks. They were too bright yellow. His party wear and his swimwear, and he was okay, I thought. And we went back and went for every day for charity too. And she is really cute. No, we are making her a second everyday dress. That's it. Just so she got something with trousers too. So there she is. And one thing that went very well with Charity is that she started painting herself. So I took advantage of that and made her parents mentor her so she leveled even faster. So she is actually now level 10 in painting, which will have a big advantage when we get to house number 6. Here she is level 4 or becoming level 4, I think. So every time she went and started a painting, I let her parents run after her, and that went fine. I was very surprised as they often has to do some painting before they start to do it autonomously. But she did it herself, and there we go. And she goes over to the next one. So Jodie's cellar painting and go back to mentoring. And as I said, she did it a lot and she will do it again. Because now we're making a jump in time. And Jodie is finally level 10 in Master of the Wheel. So we got that fixed, and that was the last thing that was in the challenge in this house. Having both branches of painter finished at level 10. There we can see it. It's level 10, both up in the notification board and then at the career sheet. And we got the last promotion award. We'll put it down in our little studio. And we have gotten 2 plates too, and I will put them at both sides of the TV later on. I was just going to see if they were the same, and that was Jodie's birthday presents. So we send Jodie to the yoga mat because she's very tense, because working hard, but she never has to do that again. And we're checking on the children. Both are A students or will become A students. And we can see that we got 7 days left for Charity before she ages up to a young adult. And the same goes for Jamie, for aging up to a teenager. And we got Abby in her little box. And Charity was working with a lump of clay, and I don't know what she's doing now. Well, she is going to paint. So I think I will send over someone, but I'm not sure that I did it this time.
Oh, Palingo.
But she has come there now and then. I think I was sent Brady actually, but he was eating at the time. And he was seeing Abby. And Abby actually got sick and had that sickness where she pooped gold. So she pooped out we didn't go to the veterinarian, but she pooped out 2 gold bars. So we had 12,012 from that. Now Brady is meant to win Charity, and she goes away. Because she finished the painting and we sold it off. It was a masterpiece and we got 1,000 simoleons for it, which is really good. And now we come to the sad part. Abby is going. And Jodie was devastated. She spent so much time in the closet crying after this that it was almost heartbreaking. But there she is. And I have to say that I miss the Grim Reaper's reaction to letting animals pass to the other side from Sims 3. This was not that beautiful. And of course I will walk away and go watch the TV afterwards. So I was a bit sad actually to see that they didn't welcome the animals as they did in Sims 3. But this will be it for this episode. So thank you for watching. Have a really good one and do take care until we meet in the last episode of this house.